This is our second sports coat that we're viewing for KnotStandard. Now, how the sports coat showcase works is we select a look which comprises of a sports coat and a dress shirt, and the company, they select a sports coat and a dress shirt. We do a complete review, we post it up for our visitors to take a look at and vote on which one they look the best. Now, this sports coat is one that we selected. It was selected based on the feedback that we received from all of our visitors. They wanted something that was suitable for the fall and winter, something that they could either dress up or dress down in, something that could be worn with a pair of jeans or a pair of dress pants. So we selected this. It's a little different than what we traditionally review from our website, but we're looking for something casual, trendy, funky, something really nice, and we think that KnotStandard hit the nail right on the head with this. All of the details for the jacket, the fabric, the accessories, the customizations, everything that we selected is outlined in the review. So just head on over to customtailorreviews.com, type in KnotStandard, and you'll come across this review. Okay? So let's just begin. As you can see, it is where you can't really feel it here, but we're doing it for you, so trust us, this is a fall fabric. It is not too heavy, but it feels really nice when it's on. It's a warm jacket, but not too warm that you're sweating in. What we did is we selected a few of the customizations that we know that our visitors like. We know that our visitors like slanted pockets. We know they like double vents in the back. So those type of things are pretty much standard in everything that we review, but this jacket really surprised us in a few of the areas, and I'll go through these right now. We're noticing from KnotStandard, they are an excellent tailor. The attention to detail keeps surprising us because we literally go through all of the jacket, like every inch of this jacket. We look for fabric bunching, we look for loose threads, we see how it feels when it's on. We actually go back and we measure from basically the top line of the shoulder to the bottom of the jacket to see if it falls in line with the measurements that we sent in to them. And so far with this jacket, everything has been perfect. So let's just start with the sleeve and we'll go up to the collar. Thing that we really like about this jacket, it's the attention to detail, as we mentioned. As you can see here, just in the stitching for the buttonholes, there are these small little touches that really stand out, and it separates the jacket. It just feels like quality when you have it on. There was an option too for the buttons that you can get contrasting thread for the buttonholes. We just selected to play it safe with this one for all of our visitors. Now, getting back to the thread for the buttonholes, it's the same thing for the jacket pocket. So it's overstitched right here. It's really nice. Really nice touch. Okay? We had the ticker pocket. And as you can see too, even underneath the sleeve, like there's no bunching anywhere in this jacket. Everything falls and drapes nice. And if you can see right here, I know you can see in basically the wall in the background, but this is hanging on a dress form right now that we used to see how the jacket drapes over the shoulders. You can see the contour of the jacket of how the fabric falls. There's no weight at the bottom. This just falls and drapes nice, where you can see where the line of the hips are, where this just basically falls right over the hips, really nice, doesn't bunch, especially right up in the sleeve too. You find sometimes when the jacket, when you lift up your arm, it will pull up, but as you notice here, everything falls very nicely. Okay? Same thing on this side. As you can see, there's no ticker pocket on this side. We chose for it for the right. Okay? Inside of the collar, this is one thing that we noticed with the first jacket that we did, and we want to show you here. This was nice. We review tons of suits, we review tons of jackets, and this is the first company that we've reviewed that actually has this unique little feature where it's the excess fabric where it's just tied off in the back, but it just adds enough contrast. So no one will see this, but the staff here, we love this. For some reason, just resonated with us. We like these little finishing touches. Very nice. Now the back of the jacket, same thing. As you can see, there's no bunching. The only thing that you will see here, the double vents, okay? and the lining, which we'll get into. Now, this is something that we thought we would note. Sometimes some of the suits that we see, the lining either goes to 1/4 inch or 1/8 of an inch to the edge. This is uniform. It looks like 1.5 inches all the way through the outside and 1/4 inch at the bottom, which is very, very nice. And goes right to the bottom, so they're not skimping on any of the fabric, and the lining is perfect. Okay? It matches really nice, and it's quality too. You can feel it. It's not that the cheap thin fabric that you would find just lining a jacket. We look at the lining of a jacket as a very important element, especially when people go to weddings or they're at work. When they take the jacket off and it's draped over your chair, people notice the inside of the jacket. So this is one thing that our visitors have mentioned to us. It's very, very important to them, and what, we believe it as well. The lining of a jacket is a very, very important element for the visitors at Custom Tailor Reviews and myself and everyone else that does a review here. We look very closely at the lining, what it's made of, how it's sewn into the jacket. And as you can see here, I don't know if I can get up close enough for you. Do you notice the contrasting fabric? It's a nice blue fabric, and it matches perfectly with the checks inside the coat. So these are the little touches that we're talking about. Very, very nice. Now the inside of the jacket, we have a monogram. You can select that. But the lining, you'll notice here, the glasses pocket, the inside pocket, or the pen pocket, there's an outside lining that's stitched in very, very nicely. That gives a nice little contrast, and it separates the pocket from the rest of the jacket. They could have easily just made the same fabric, but they didn't, which was very, very nice. And you'll notice too, if you get in close, the finishing thread is not the same color as the contrasting thread that was lining the jacket. So it wasn't one of those things that, we just ran out of thread and no one's going to notice. There's a conscious decision made, even down to the thread lining a pen or glass pocket. So, which is very, very nice. So you'll be happy with this jacket. The attention to detail is here. It fits great. The measurements are exactly as we sent. There wasn't one area of this jacket that we noticed that didn't fall in line with what we ordered, or customizations that we selected, or problems in the shoulders. This was perfect. It's very rare that you'll hear us say that this was perfect or a jacket was perfect that we looked at, but in terms of everything that we ordered, how it was finished, what we were looking at, this was as close to perfect as we have found in ordering bespoke suits or jackets. So you'll be very pleased. So I know this was a long review, but our visitors asked to have in-depth video reviews, so we're complying, and you know what, we enjoy it. So please check out the rest of the review at CustomTailorReviews.com. Type in KnotStandard, and if you like the jacket, you like the look, vote on it. Thanks. Stay tuned for the next review.